Now, Storm Tracker 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Taking a live look across the region, some beautiful sunsets out there this evening, but with mostly clear skies, we're going to see temperatures tumbling. And with these clear skies and light winds, that's likely going to set us up for more fog development tonight. Also, it's been a wet week. Here's a look at the numbers so far in November. Everybody running surpluses so far to start the month, but we are getting into a dry stretch of weather that will carry through this weekend and the first part of next week. But with the mostly clear skies, the calm winds, and then also all that moisture from the rain that we picked up this week, we will likely see more fog development and more widespread fog development for tonight. Now, there are some mid to high level clouds off to the west, and these will gradually be working in overnight into tomorrow. So do expect some passing clouds as we go throughout the day on your Saturday. Here's a look at the dense fog advisory that's been issued all of our west side valleys of southern Oregon and northern California. Also in the Klamath Basin, visibility in these areas could drop to as low as a quarter of a mile at times overnight and then into tomorrow morning. This dense fog advisory goes from 10 p.m. tonight to 10 a.m. on your Saturday. So fog developing in our west side valleys and in the basin. Colder temperatures too, down to 41 degrees in Medford, 29 in Klamath Falls. Tomorrow in the Rogue Valley, cloudy and foggy to start the day. We should see low clouds and fog break up as we head into the afternoon, and temperatures will be a bit milder tomorrow. But if those low clouds and fog are a bit more stubborn, may not make it to some of these high temperatures that we have forecast for tomorrow. But the general trend is to see some milder weather as we go through the weekend, up to 65 tomorrow in Medford and 60 in Klamath Falls for a high. Here's a look at those passing clouds as we go throughout the day on your Saturday. Likely going to see some more fog development tomorrow night for inland valleys, and then we'll see more passing clouds, partly to at times mostly cloudy skies through your Sunday in southern Oregon and northern California. But all the while, we do stay dry right into the first part of next week. Here's a look at that weekend forecast. Notice the milder temperatures. If low clouds and fog aren't too stubborn, some spots in our west side valleys, we could be flirting with 70 degrees on Sunday, and then staying on the dry side through early next week. But it does look like a storm system will return to bring wet weather to the region, especially as we head into Thursday. We'll be tracking that closely in the days ahead. Your 7-day forecast for the coast, mild temperatures, highs in the 60s as we go through the weekend into early next week. Northern California, some valley fog in the mornings the next few days, and then just staying pretty quiet right through Veterans Day. The basin, chilly mornings, but we'll see afternoons becoming milder. Highs staying above average through a good chunk of next week. Up in the mountains, no concerns for travel as we go through the weekend into early next week. That storm system arriving with wet weather on Thursday, but snow levels look to stay fairly high. Not too concerned about travel impacts at this point with that system later next week. And then in the Rogue Valley, the big thing through the weekend will be fog in the morning, but mild in the afternoon.